Ladies and gentlemen, the suck is upon me. The world of suck is upon me. I am having a day of which I cannot describe its incredible suckiness. So I'm going to have a drink, and I'm going to answer a question off my list of 250 contemplation questions of psychological nature. I'm going to finish off my rum because unfortunately I'm not going to get to go to sleep. I'm going to have to throw myself one of these energy shots here. Ah, the smell of urine. Well, the look of urine. It smells like a monster, but... Ooh, here we are. And I have my medication and my vitamins. I have had a meal, so I am drinking responsibly. Tastes better than Monster, actually. It's 7-Up and whatever that energy shot was. Okay, so we down this. Question of the day is, if you want to see in the future, would you? Wait, no. If you could see into the future, would you want to? Who would say no to that? A very happy person. Before I go any further, let me remind you, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, if you could see the future, what would you see? If you know the moment of your death, there's a car. If I knew that this video would be interrupted with a car, would I still have made it? Yes, I would have. But you know, there was a Star Wars-esque movie that was also sword and sorcery back in the day. It was called Krell, I think. And there was a character called the Cyclops. And in that particular lore, the Cyclops had traded one of their eyes for the ability to see the future. And their ability to see the future was limited to the moment of their own death. Every Cyclops was born knowing when they would die. This made their life suck. Here's the thing about the future, though, is that the future is not a set. It is a set of possibilities. And in a way, we do see the future. That's why we have the concept of time itself. The first magic wand was a calendar, okay? It foretold when to plant and when to harvest. It foretold how long the winter would be and how long you would have to store your food for. That was the point of the magic wand. I believe they wrapped a cord around it or something, but that was the or at least that's what I'm told. I've never been able to 100% verify that story, but that's what I've been told. So, that's what makes sense to me, because back in the day, the ability to know time was actually really important. Do understand that we didn't have cell phones and cars. People often lived and died within 10 miles of where they were born. So the world was different. I mean, there was a book I read in high school called The Pillars of the Earth. And in The Pillars of the Earth, they said that the English law said that a fair could be anywhere where you were not 3 days' journey from another fair, or something of that nature. So, or maybe it was like a day's journey. So it's like you spent 1 day going to the fair, 1 day selling your wares at the fair, and 1 day returning. Something like that. So travel was much harder back in the day. I mean, not everybody could own a horse. Horses were expensive, and you had to breed them, and you had to feed them, and all those sorts of things. So a lot of people back in the day, they lived just to survive. They subsistence farmed. They farmed what they ate, And, and then came the concept of taxes, which made that harder. So they had to farm extra to pay the king and all those sorts of things. But, you know, that is where this whole concept of time comes from. And we do see the future. We predict the future all the time. But, that's one of those things that, there's a possible future. You look at any election, there's a possible future where either candidate win. That's how the world works. There's a possible future where either candidate lose, and people speculate on the thing, and some of them think they've seen the truth, and some of them don't. But the future moves slantways in time, not forward. So, like, I have a future. I know what it is. I know some things about my future, and I know other things I don't know about my future. It would be great if I could look at a job board and say, okay, I know I'm going to get that job if I apply to it, or I know I'm going to run into this person, or I know if I ask that girl out, she'll say yes. These are all wonderful things I would like to know. So, yeah. But then you have to ask yourself the other questions. What if I know the future, and I know if I ask this girl out, she'll say yes, she'll get offended by something I say, and then, she'll hate me for the rest of my life. You wouldn't ask her out. I mean, I don't know. If you're telling me that if I could see the future but I couldn't affect it, I mean, what's going to happen is what's going to happen, and I don't really don't want to know at that point. But if you're telling me I could see the future and I could do things like go, if I buy this stock, I'll be a millionaire. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. But that's that question about the future. Do we want to see it? Yeah, most people do. Most people want to see the future. Some people don't. But I think for the lot of us, for the most of us, if we could see the future, we would definitely want to. And you know why? Because we're always trying. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I'd love to hear yours. Tell me in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Oogog, Ergonog. Daniel Ducky say YouTube gods need long outro so I can tell you comment, like, and subscribe so that this channel can pull trash out of ocean by buying matrices from For Ocean. Also, links to new video now appear. Comment, like, and subscribe, or be cursed by Ugatha. Danger Ducky approves.